Disney fans, and welcome to this week's episode of the Disney Fan Review. This week we're taking a look at some fan-made videos featuring the classic Disneyland attraction, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. But in order to do it right, we need to go back, all the way back to the beginning, which is 1964.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to our dramatization.
We're here.
Great moment.
We made it.
With Mr. Lincoln.
Where's here? Here is Flushing Meadows, New York. When is 1964? We're at the site of the 1964 World's Fair. We're inside of the Illinois State Pavilion. They actually sponsored, the state of Illinois, that is, actually sponsored this entire show. Abe there? That's the first ever human animatronic figure. I know, you're like, big deal, right? Well, it is a big deal. It's 1964. Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion haven't been invented yet. That guy is the precursor to the whole thing. But not only that, Walt Disney himself oversaw every single aspect of this show, including the voice talent for Honest Abe up there. Actor Royal Dano was hand-chosen by Walt Disney himself because he believed that Mr. Dano gave the best portrayal, most historically accurate portrayal anyway, of Abe Lincoln himself. Our first fan-made video comes from Patrick OL2, and it is an excellent representation of the original Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln show. Now, at the 1964 World's Fair and in 1966, when the attraction opened at Disneyland, Mr. Lincoln wasn't able to stand up and sit down. But other than that, this video really gives you a feel of what it was like to see Mr. Lincoln for that very first time at the World's Fair in 1964. Whoa. That was weird. Well, I mean, what can I say? The time machine effect doesn't last very long. I mean, it's not like we can hire real Imagineers. I mean, oh, come on. Look, see, now my production crew is disappointed in me because I admit the fact that they have some shortcomings. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, obviously, bang-up job on coming up with time travel. I just wasn't expecting the sudden poof right back to reality. Sorry, my equilibrium's a little messed up. Now, in 1973, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln closed, but it reopened in 1975 as part of the Walt Disney story featuring Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. And the attraction would remain essentially the same until 2001, when it was almost completely changed around. Of course, Mr. Lincoln was still the centerpiece, but the amalgam of speeches that Mr. Lincoln gave in the previous incarnation of the attraction completely changed, and Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln focused mostly on the Civil War era. And Mr. Lincoln only delivered one speech, and that was the Gettysburg Address. Our second fan-made video comes from the infamous Disneyland project. This video, actually number 2 in a series of 3, depicts the entire animatronic portion of the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln show as it appeared from 2001 until 2005. Now, these are actually some really great videos, and I do encourage you to go over to the Infamous project over on YouTube. In 2005, as part of Disneyland's Happiest Celebration on Earth, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln was closed and replaced by a short film called Disneyland, The First 50 Magical Years. It starred Steve Martin and Donald Duck, and it depicted the first 50 years of Disneyland's existence. Now, there are rumors that persist that Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln will return to the Main Street Opera House, and the biggest rumor says that Mr. Lincoln will return with George Washington and President Barack Obama in tow. Well, you know, animatronics of the two men anyway. And that is something that actually I'm really looking forward to. Our third and final fan-made video comes from Disney Guy 1313. Now, this video isn't so much a video of the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln attraction, but more to the point, it was inspired by it. It actually contains many photographs of the show, but also many historical photographs from Lincoln's time, and also historical photos from more current events. I like this one especially because it is very patriotic, and also because it isn't just of the attraction itself. This took a lot of time and a lot of editing on Disney Guy 1313's part, and that's why it is really my favorite video of the week, and I definitely recommend you check it out. Now, as always, we thank you for watching, and make sure that you keep up with DizFan Review on Twitter, DizFriends, and as always, you can find us on YouTube. And remember, if you have any questions, complaints, or you just want to say hi, make sure you get a hold of us at our email account at dizfanreview@gmail.com. Till next time, this is the Admiral Duke saying adios.